So, so I wanted to touch a little bit on, I guess, the comparison between the ego struggling to succeed and the actual effortlessness of existence itself, moving towards um, its expression, its unique expression through you. And so the only thing I can relate to actually right now, since I don't have people in front of me reflecting back to me their own story around this, I can only reflect and connect to my own experience with this. And my ego, my ego was very intense. It was seriously so intense that it was causing pain to everyone around. Literally, it was causing constantly suffering and didn't see any obstacles. It was obsessed. It was possessed. It was the energy of like me above all else or anyone else was just out of proportions. It would, and because I'm saying that because I became a mom at 16, and of course having a child means everything. You're in service for a great many years to come, without any private life or individual expression. It just doesn't work that way. But that didn't stop. So imagine how much havoc or how much troubles I created, not right away, but in the second, third year of my son's life, or my mom when I was a teenager, and when I was like really rebelling against her and against everything and all authorities and everything. I was just this rebellious, intense ego, constantly looking for love and approval, unconsciously, of course, unconsciously, getting into lots of trouble, and lots of extreme situations, very extreme situations. Let's keep it at that. So that energy towards when there would more awareness had developed, okay, of course you can start noticing, can start seeing everything, and it's so obvious. These patterns become so obvious. And so this pattern, the seeking pattern, became more and more intense. The seeking energy eventually stopped with spirituality because the truth had been seen and really downloaded and really experienced and really remembered. So the spiritual seeking had stopped, but this intense urge to find my place, to find that community, to find my tribe, to find, my mission, my purpose. Oh my gosh, that was a big one. That was creating so much stress, so much pain, that I can't tell you even how intense it was. It was moving from place to place, from idea to idea. It was jumping constantly, and this, not that, and it's not this, and it's not that. It's never satisfied, because it's always not good enough for anything. Or it's always this moving energy within me was always in this constant motion, because it was always escaping from any difficulty, from any challenge. It would rather escape. That was its protection mechanism, as opposed to face it. Because the energies within me, now looking back and seeing all the psychology that was playing out, and everything that the conditioning and the programs and everything, that this energy within me was constantly running away, because it always felt small, and it always felt like it needed to hide. So imagine trying to chase life or success from this perspective, from these sabotaging energies, you have a glimpse of the right, or maybe the vision, or you have a felt sense of where you're supposed to go. But imagine you're constantly falling and picking yourself up and trying to fix yourself. And you need this course and you need that course. And okay, you're not good enough yet here, and you need to become more qualified here. And you push yourself and you push yourself and you push yourself. And this external pressure of being a success becomes this internal pressure. And you, from this internal pressure, just exhaust yourself, literally exhaust yourself in the process. Now, on the other hand of the spectrum, when things get cleared up, when in the process we learn who and what we are through meditation, through natural rest, being with what is, whatever you're doing, driving, cooking, cleaning, whatever it is you're doing, walking. And by doing KI, the kill of the inquiries, and removing and really excavating, liberating all these, seeing first, then meeting them, then embracing them, then bringing them home, all these energies, sabotaging energies. When the ego is seen as just words or pictures, an old energy that only becomes alive with your light, the light of awareness, when it illumines that. So when that all falls away, when that gets cleared up, when the pointing outward, it's this situation, it's because of that, and it's because of that, and it's because of me, because I'm not good enough, or I'm not perfect enough, or I'm not visible enough, or I'm too scared, and whatever is internally playing unconsciously within you. When that gets cleared, let me tell you about the effortlessness, what all the yogis and the texts and the non-dual pointers point to. This, just this, right here, that which is looking right now. So this becomes finally an uninterrupted flow of effortless play. And it's spontaneous. And it's just not knowing what comes next. And at the same time, there's trust, beyond trust. And when there is trust that is beyond even trust, there's this knowing, deep knowing, that life takes care of itself. When things, these sabotaging egoic energies, are not in the way of blocking our vision, blocking our heart, blocking our intimacy with life, blocking us from connecting with the next person that perhaps will be the next opportunity for you to express yourself, or to connect deeply, or to share something vulnerable and to share your grief. Maybe it would be that, because you were just open and more available, and it was effortless, because that's what life does. It connects. And if there are still these energies within you, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to be seen. Or, oh my gosh, no, how am I going to be, whatever I'm going to say might sound stupid. Or I'm an idiot. Or I'm an introvert. Or I'm an empath. Therefore, I need to protect myself. These are all beliefs. And as much as I know there are sensitive people, believe me, I'm one of them. There are sensitive people in the world, and we do feel energies, and we do feel the other person. But believe me, there is such a mistake when we think what we feel must be them doing that, and my ability to feel the intensity of the world prevents me from acting. It's partially true, but what is really true? whatever the outside situation or these people are actually mirroring back to you the deficiency story that is still undressed and unconscious within you and preventing you from being effortlessly at play and intimate. So I'll tell you what effortlessness looks like. It looks like you're not really it looks like you're truly just enjoying whatever you're doing every single moment. Really. Because you are right there. You are right here, right now. And from right here, right now, in the unprotected heart, the next movement, even though it feels risky, or even though it feels inappropriate, or even though it feels scary. So these energies are so, how do I say, transparent almost. They're so transparent. They're so like the echo from the past, that they no longer sabotage the moving forward of this effortless flow of life expressing itself uniquely through you, as the beautiful you. So an effortless flow, it feels like the right people come your way because your radiance, your energy is just bringing those people. Just encountered yesterday. So a mother reached out to me and that she's ready to step out of her cocoon of homeschooling and interact with other kids, with her kids. And you know, the calling is there. You answer. Usually the effortless flow is usually a big yes to life. So you answer yes. And then you connect and then you realize, my gosh, we're like a mirror of each other. We're so already in our own incarnated, fully embodied me and sharing that happily with the world. And our views on life are almost exact mirror. And our kids are happily playing and laughing and running. And wow, there's a beautiful co-creator that we're going to create some events and workshops together. How did it come? Effortlessly. Why? Because the sabotaging energies and this intensities and unconscious stuff that attracts, it's just like a magnet. It's just like a magnet when the resistance is rubbing against the deficiency story and this energetic thing is happening within you, even unconsciously, it's just going to attract of the same thing, of the same kind of relationship, of the same kind of effort, or the same kind of, like jumping from one thing to another, from one thing to another, not knowing when to land and how you what to share. It's like it seems like you're so good at so many things, but it's just you can't focus. What does that mean? Yeah. So here I leave you with, do I want to continue with this intense pushing through and really kicking myself into existence or being in the world and constantly falling on my face again and again because it's just never going to work? Because what actually propels you even to move forward is perhaps the internalized pressure, internalized external pressure. So that's already the wrong driving force. And in the process, the protective energies, believe me, gonna just stand in your way no matter what you do. Apart from if you turn around, turn completely around and face them fully and learn how to face them. Learn how to face them. So in this following months, I'm creating a small group practice of learning these tools I'm talking about. So subscribe, follow my videos, follow my message, follow my process and sharing of how I came out from the ego, intense ego, to a very successful, effortless, playful, very fulfilled living. And I want to share with you these tools. They're sharp, they're simple, they're so effective. And I've been training already. So far, 36 people went through training. And believe me, they all have very, very transformative, absolutely transformative experiences. And I'm soon going to create a few videos of testimonies of what people are actually experiencing by integrating these tools of the Kilby inquiries into their life and making it their lifestyle and living no longer from ego, but from the effortless, playful nature of life itself. I'll leave you with that. Much love. Subscribe, hit like, yay.